Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Halo Weekly, the show where we talk about everything Halo from the previous week and everything you need to know going into the next week. We have a lot to discuss in today's video, from new things coming to Halo Infinite that may be a little controversial, but that'll be down to you, things that are straight up broken in the game currently, and some updates around some of the Season 2 content that we should expect to come that we haven't seen yet in game. If you do go ahead and enjoy the video, it'd be much appreciated if you could drop a like on the video if you did get your weekly fix of Halo Infinite news. Do let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments on what you thought of all the news, and again, if I do typically go ahead and miss anything that you think that is worth mentioning in the video, make sure you do leave them down below in the comments, and I'll make sure I pin the comment on there so that everyone in the community can have a look and see the thing that I may have missed. So guys, let's get straight into it. So getting straight into the meat and potatoes of the video, what's been fixed, broken, or just straight up busted this week in Halo? Well, Halo Infinite's rank play, the only mode that has actual ranks in the game and that's worth playing at the moment, is broken currently. What are the odds of that happening? The first issue is that the ranking system is absolutely awful and literally, and I mean literally, means nothing. On the back of this and some of the controversy in the community, 343 actually released a statement about this, and it's quite interesting, so let's get through it. First and foremost, our skill rating system has been analysing real matches since launch, and we're ready to deploy some of the learnings from this live data. These learnings will help the system become even better at assessing a player's skill, and should place them more accurately in our skill distributions. This will be the first back-end skill update like this since launch, and we plan to do them continuously throughout the life of the game. Just like we've been doing, we will keep monitoring matches and rolling out those updates frequently to make sure the system can stay up to date with the latest player behaviours, thus continuing to accurately assess player skill. Okay, so here's a list of the changes that will be coming to Halo Infinite and the ranked playlist on February the 22nd, so I think 5 or 6 days away from now. So hopefully this update will add a little bit more content alongside it maybe, or it could just be its own update. And 343 did actually go on to mention as well by the community manager that this update will not affect any of the other rollouts, patches, fixes that are due to take place. This is a completely separate update, fixing a completely separate thing. So whether it will just be that patch that's rolled out, or whether they'll sneak a few things in there with it as well, I don't know just yet. Maybe they'll add a couple of new game modes in there or something. I do hope so. I really do hope so. But anyway, it's good news anyway. As mentioned in the previous statement, since the system was placing players too high, or as we've seen in some cases too low, every player will likely find themselves one tier lower after this update. Please keep in mind that this is not due to an error in the new system, but an error in the old one. So if you are just playing ranked normally, you may find your placing in diamond rank straight away, when really you probably should be in the gold tier, or the gold tier and you should be in the silver tier, for example, or something like that. So they're going to amend that, so if you did place in the diamond straight away this time round, you're probably going to place in the gold one next time round. Typically, after you complete your placement matches, your CSR is a little lower than where the system thinks you'll end up after playing for a while. It helps start each rank reset, typically during a season rollover, off fresh, and provides players room to progress their CSR ranks. Since ranks are being reset in the middle of a season, this will be reduced to help make sure you have a shorter climb after your placement matches. At launch, diamond was the highest CSR that a player could land after completing their first 10 placement matches. Much like above, since we're resetting the ranks in the middle of the season, we want to reduce the disruption it may cause by raising this to Diamond 5. This will not affect most players, but it will mean that Onyx players will spend a little less time in Diamond, since the system already knows that they are likely an Onyx player. So ranked is broken, but their algorithm and general systems have had a rework, so on the 22nd of February we should have a new update for that to place you in a bit of a lower rank, but again not too low so that it's a mad grind to get to the top again. So yeah, hopefully it will be fixed, and hopefully there's a bit more balance in that as well, and then the manipulation to throw your 10 games in arena going into ranked as well is a little less common to do. In other news, the Halo TV show has been renewed for season 2. And we haven't even seen season 1 yet. They must be pretty confident in the show, considering they're renewing it before we've even given feedback. I mean, this typically is something that happens in the movie business anyway. Seasons will be agreed in principle and then officially agreed way before they actually happen, so that staff, actors and the crew members know what they'll be doing and where they'll be. Sometimes this isn't the case, of course. Sometimes it can be a last minute thing, but Paramount seems to be pretty confident, so they've landed the deal with Microsoft and 343 to go ahead with it. So let's hope we don't absolutely hate it. Could you imagine if we did? I mean, I suppose if season 1's terrible, then season 2 has the ability to be able to try and pull it back. So fingers crossed it's good. So this next section isn't official Halo, but it's really cool nevertheless, and I did want to share it with you guys. So there's a new stat tracking page which has been created entirely dedicated to Halo. I want to say this includes Halo Infinite, but I'm not actually sure with the lack of a ranking system in general, and not to mention there's no player card or service record that you can go and check all your medals and things, so I don't really know at the moment. But go in and check it out. All the links will be down in the description. But if you're interested in a full breakdown of your medals, stats, ranks, etc., it's extremely useful to go and check and have a look. You can also compare your stats with other players in the community as well, so any YouTubers, friends, whatever it might be, type the gamer tag in and boom, there's all their stats from, I believe it's MCC, but I don't know if it is infinite. I presume it will be infinite at one time in the future when we do actually have a ranking system and statistics and a service record, so it's worth keeping to hand for when that does come around. Okay, so what was leaked this week? A couple of things were leaked coming from Season 2 that we don't currently have in the game at the moment. It was teased that we're getting a couple of new stances when we enter the game, that these are a lot different to what we see at the moment. Things can be like teleporting into the map on screen, running into frame from another direction. We even get things like gestures coming to the game as well. So, you know, in games on first person shooters where you have the sort of the wheel where you can choose what gesture you want to do. Warzone and Call of Duty typically have done it in the past couple of years. So you have your thumbs up, your thumbs down, you can wave at people, you can like high five people in some ways. You get those different things, and apparently they're also coming to Halo Infinite as well. So expect loads of these in the store when they do release. Again, basically stuff they can just sell as a part of a bundle or even individually in the store if it does appeal to the user base. Hopefully the prices are reduced though in Season 2. Probably not, but hopefully. Staten also tweeted out a picture of an Oni Prowler, which, man, looks so cool. He did say that it was very underutilized in Halo games, so maybe we may see one coming to Halo Infinite in the future. Joe, please just give me new content. I'm really suffering here. Expect so much new content in Season 2, by the way. You guys are not even ready for what's coming in Season 2. New weapons, skins, maps, vehicles. The store is going to have a ridiculous overhaul. There's going to be so much stuff in there as well. I hope there's a ranking system in Season 2, but I don't think that there will be. I really hope there will be. Maybe that's a Season 3 thing with Forge or whatnot. But let me know what you think down below. Do you want gestures coming to Halo Infinite multiplayer? Would it ruin it? Would it make it just not feel like Halo? Let me know what you think down below. I know the community are very apparent what they want in Halo, and adding things like gestures and these taunts and things like that, which, yeah, taunts we haven't even discussed, but taunts will probably be coming as well. I don't really mind, to be honest, but let me know what you think down below. You know, the Halo Infinite news. Forge was leaked, but big time leaked. Forge mode's been leaked in Halo Infinite for a long time, with multiple videos, leaks, pictures and whatnot of the mode itself, but recently a lot about the mode has been revealed, and a lot more than we've had previously. Different things and menus like biomes, changing the physics of objects. The sun direction can be moved, the sun color can be moved. You can add different trees, foliage onto the map. You can add fog, you can add wind. So many different things have been added to Halo Infinite's Forge, which is going to make it nothing like we've ever had before. And I do think AI scripting as well has been leaked and rumored as well, so potentially that's something that could be coming to Halo Infinite Forge, which imagine playing a duck hunt game with your friends and not having to have anyone being the hunter. Like, you could just have an AI do it. Yeah, it solves a lot of problems there. I actually did a video on Forge the other day detailing everything, showing pretty much what all of the menus and different screens look like as well. Without being copyrighted, I actually made them myself. And yeah, Photoshop, I'm pretty proud of them all. So go check it out. The link will be in the description down below, or it'll be on an annotation on screen right now. You can go check it out if you've not seen it already. But yeah, Forge mode was leaked, and that video goes into detail with everything that was leaked and what to expect in the mode as well. Also with links to the leaks in the description. Okay, so what's gone on in the community this week that's worth a mention in the video? Well, Infinite Forge has almost completed its second concept for Halo Infinite, or Zeta Halo. This was something that they did when the game didn't even come out, and a couple of big YouTubers were able to explore it, and yeah, it was really interesting. I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but I'll leave the link down below to the tweets. You can go see the concepts and the pictures for the new one that will be coming out. And man, it looks even more detailed than Zeta Halo, which is really interesting and actually kind of funny. So yeah, go check it out down below, guys. The pictures look really good. I'll show the pictures on screen now, but all the details to the release date and things like that will be on his Twitter, so go give him a follow, and yeah, links in the description. Arbiter117 on Twitter also posted something really interesting. Now, there was a picture posted out of a book, which I believe you can buy on Amazon. And yeah, this is really strange for me to say, but it details the cast members of Halo ODST. So obviously we have Alpha 9, and then we also have the Rookie. The Rookie has a name, and his name is Jonathan Doherty. Wait, what? 13 years without knowing this key piece of information? Man, how did they hide this? And when was it decided that his name was John? 343? Was this you? But anyway, the rookie has a name and we didn't know this, so the original tweet will be in the description down below. It has a link on the tweet as well to go find out where this book is on Amazon, so you could have a look through and see what it is. But yeah, really interesting, and I thought I'd bring that up. But guys, that's going to do it for Halo Weekly this week. There was quite a lot of information to go through in today's video, but there wasn't as much to go through as previous weeks. It's been a fairly quiet week, to be fair. The only one that we've really had, to be honest, is the ranked playlist, and that's being fixed on the 22nd. But other than that, there's not really been too much else that's been going wrong, so I suppose that's a positive. But Halo Infinite is desperately in need for some new content. It's becoming very, very stale at the moment, and I find myself going back to previous games in the series or just going on to other games in general. Make sure you check out yesterday's video as well, where we go back to Halo 4 and Halo 5. We discuss what was good and what was bad about them and how they compare to Halo Infinite. So if you guys... So something a little bit different, I'm sure you guys will enjoy it, so make sure you go and check that out with the link down below. But guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Drop a like if you have, let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you are enjoying the content and you want to see more, make sure you do ring that notification bell as well to be notified when a video does go live. But guys, have a great rest of your day, speak soon, and take care.